Hello, Sunshines, and welcome to deValiante Plays Astrologaster by Nyam Nyam. This game was part of Ichio's Mundo for Racial Justice and Equality. If you would like to play the game for yourself, check out the links in the description below. Are you fascinated by the stars and medieval medicine? Then this historical visual novel is for you. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Warning. This video features talk of medical advice that should in no way be used unless prescribed by a licensed medical professional. This game is just for fun and historical education purposes only. Discretion is advised. Oof.
His family's too grand too rich to jail. But if Essex disobeys the Queen, she'll put him in the ground.
Are we gonna lose effort?
Good day, my lord. I must own, your lordship's visit to my chambers does surprise me, for I'd believed, well, indeed all of England believes, that you are in Ireland at present.
Did anyone see me? No? Good. Now, bid your manservant close the shutters.
As your lordship pleases. William! William! Pray close the shutters! Yes, all of them! And fetch us some candles!
I pray the counsel you give me this day be wise, sirrah, for I find myself in the most desperate of predicaments.
Oh.
And the last advice I gave you? That of offering to lead a military campaign to put down the Irish rebellion? I trust it worked to win back the Queen's favour?
No.
Indeed, the parade given to send you off was most impressive. I was there. Did you see me?
No.
I did wave at you. Nay, I do not imagine you would have seen me. So great were the crowds.
Yes, my offer to lead the campaign was well received by the Queen. But there was a fatal flaw in your advice.
Oh boy.
Oh, and this flaw was...
Is it not obvious? I had to verily go to that midge-ridden bog-hole and try to put down the Irish. God's breath! Have you seen the Irish? They are savages.
Excuse you.
That Irish chieftain O'Neill and his band of fen-born brutes are especially bad.
Forsooth, they sound most fearsome. 'Tis a mercy you escaped with your life and are now back home safe in England.
Nay, I am not yet safe in England, I fear. For when the Queen finds out that I made a truce with O'Neill, heaven only knows how ill she will take it. Even my leaving Ireland without her permission will doubtless vex her.
Then the Queen has not been informed of your return?
Nay, she knows yet nothing of it. I am at present taking refuge with my sister, the Countess of Devonshire, at her country estate. But I cannot hide there forever.
I mean, you could
Hence,
try.
I am come to you this day so that the stars may advise me on how I may extract myself from my current predicament and win back the favour of the Queen.
Then let us see what the stars advise. How might Lord Devereux escape the displeasure of Her Majesty the Queen and regain her favour?
Is the affair still on the table? Devereux may revive his hopes for a brilliant career. Not all is not lost. God will help Devereux if he appeals to the Queen's vanity and exercises patience. Devereux must use his best asset to ward off the Queen's anger, his magnificent body. Yep, an affair is still on the table. Devereux must contrive a way to make the Queen see his disobedience within the context of their personal relationship rather than as an act of disloyalty to the crown. Devereux imperils his legacy with his tendency towards confused optimism. Robert Devereux risks being subject to the violence by the law. Devereux may reverse the political situation back to his advantage by having the Queen look upon him as the son she never had. No, I don't think she cares about that. So, we're just gonna go over here.
Your lordship must not give up hope, for though our Queen may have the stomach and heart of a king, she has but the body and mind of a weak and feeble woman. Hence the stars suggest you use your manly physical attributes to resolve this affair.
I see. Use my imposing presence and masculine intelligence to overpower her. Show her who is truly sovereign.
Oh, this was a bad idea.
Nay, my lord. Quite the reverse. You must appeal to her vanity and captivate her with your bodily charms.
Affair.
Perchance a tighter-fitting doublet would serve to...
God's yardle! You would have me bed the Queen?
Do it.
Doubtless you have never seen Her Majesty at close quarters, Foreman. Elizabeth may be in fine health for an old woman, but she is more advanced in years than my own mother.
I am afeard the stars are most clear on this, my lord.
I see. But how am I to find a moment alone with her? If I make an entrance at court whilst Her Majesty is surrounded by guards and courtiers, I may be arrested on the spot.
Aye, 'twould be most perilous. Hold, I think I have it. My lord, if you were able to insinuate yourself into Whitehall Palace one morning before Her Majesty rises, you could approach the Queen while she is still alone in her bedchamber.
By the saints, 'tis no ill idea. I shall prepare to mount a surprise attack upon the Queen's defences. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Godspeed, my Lord Devereux.
Poor, pathetic man. Oh, this is not gonna go good. I will not be sorry to leave my sister Penelope's house. Fie upon her. I shall eat as many cherries as I damned well please.
Praise be to the Lord. The Lord Archbishop with gift, and thereby may unto us his eternal
Good day, Your Grace, and well met. Might I inquire whether Your Grace has made a decision regarding whether to give Thomas Blagg the bishopric of Salisbury?
Ah, yes, Dean Blagg. I had my chaplain look into what you told me regarding irregularities in Dean Blagg's stewardship of Rochester Cathedral. Methinks you said he was embezzling coin and pawning cathedral furnishings, did you not?
Uh-oh.
Well, it seems you
Okay.
can speak true.
Woo!
Oh, indeed?
Of course, I will make nothing of it, as I wish to avoid the scandal. I merely told Dean Blagg that I could not offer him the bishopric due to various episcopal and doctrinal constraints.
Of course. And what problem would Your Grace wish me to address this day?
Oh, 'tis a problem with my other deans. With each passing day there seems to be a new dean at the palace gates, come to petition me for this wretched bishopric of Salisbury. Presently, 'tis Owen Wood, the Dean of Armagh. Since he returned from Ireland, he talks of nothing else.
How tiresome for Your Grace.
Indeed. I have told Owen that I'm giving his request careful consideration, but in my experience, this only delays a dean for so long. I do have to grant the occasional bishopric, or else my deans become restless.
Doubtless, Your Grace.
But after what I learned about Dean Blagg, I must take care to exercise caution. Hence, I would have you tell me anything you know. That is, anything the stars reveal about Owen Wood that would render him unsuitable to perform the role of bishop.
Then let us ask the stars. Is there any reason why the Most Reverend John Whitgift, the Archbishop of Canterbury, should not grant Owen Wood the bishopric of Salisbury?
Let's find out. We got, while Owen is uncertain about whether he will be offered the bishopric of Salisbury, he remains optimistic. Owen Wood is a vain and patient man who has God on his side. John Whitgift is impossible to please. John Whitgift should bring Owen Wood's dream of being a bishop to life. Okay. When it comes to his relationships with women, Owen Wood has a creative interpretation of the teachings of the Bible on the sin of adultery. Owen Wood has betrayed his wife. An unexpected problem may arise concerning Owen and some unborn children. Let's see what we can ascertain. So it's 1 and 2 is A, 3 and 4 is B. 2, we got an A.
Your Grace, the stars advise you to grant Owen Wood the bishopric. For Dean Wood is a patient, self-regarding man who is not likely to give up his hopes for advancement.
He will not let the matter rest, will he? Then I suppose I must grant him the bishopric, or I shall never hear the end of it.
Very wise, Your Grace. And one more matter, if I may. Has Your Grace yet had the opportunity to consider the granting of my medical license?
Ah, yes, that. Once my chaplain has finished looking into the matter, I shall be giving it careful consideration. Good day.
Whatever. Yeah. A little pleased. I mean, we're very close. You just need to not. I pray that Owen shows the Diocese of Salisbury more loyalty when he has lately shown his wife. So he obviously doesn't care about that. So.
Blind left Alice in the lurch, for solution she does search. Distraught she's the very half the church. The blind left Alice in the lurch.
Good day, mistress. What brings you?
I am come about my lover who is lately returned from Ireland.
Ah, yea, and your current lover is, as I recall...
Owen Wood.
Ah, yes, your lover at present is Owen Wood, the Reverend Dean of Armagh, is it not?
Aye.
And according to my notes, you were afeard he might die in battle. And yet you do not appear to be much pleased he's returned alive. Whatever is the matter, madam?
Know you why Dean Wood is returned to England? 'Tis because Archbishop Whitgift, who did deny my husband the bishopric of Salisbury, has gone and given it to him instead.
Oh, I am heartily sorry, madam. 'Tis cruel indeed.
Aye, but that is not the end of Owen's treachery. It is being said around the diocese that my lover, Owen Wood, is romantically entangled with 2 other women.
That's
And
not
who
impossible.
might these 2 other women be? Might one of them be his wife, or...
Of course not. Do not jape with me, Foreman. I did hear that one of the ladies Owen is seeing is Mistress Ways, while the other is a certain Anne Hayborn, with whom I am not yet acquainted. I do hear she is a very young and comely maiden, though mayhap a maiden no longer. I prithee, scribble one of those doodles of yours and tell me if this be true.
Madam, if you will but afford me some silence and calm, I will compose one of my doodles, as you so call my mathematically precise astronomical charts, and endeavour to answer your question. To wit, is Owen Wood, the Dean of Armagh, wooing other women?
Yes. Most assuredly. Oops, that's the wrong button. So we just need to meet one more person. Okay. Ta-da! Let's see. Owen Wood is deceiving Alice and wooing other women, but Alice may be optimistic for his relationship with these women is marred by discord. Owen, to everyone's great surprise, will abandon his winch-chasing ways. Oh, interesting. Owen is conducting numerous erotic affairs. Owen aspires to bed sweet, gentle ladies. That's... Owen's Wood time in Ireland has given him occasion to reflect intelligently upon the current state of his financial affairs. He has decided to curtail his prolificate spending. Uh-oh. God is gracing Owen with maturity. I severely doubt that. I'm gonna go with this one.
Alas, I am afeard your suspicions are well founded, madam. For the stars do indicate that Dean Wood has been paying court to several other ladies.
Fie! What a maid-fiddling maggot of a man is he! Be I not woman enough for him?
Well, indeed. My chart does seem to suggest that if he does seek intimacies further afield, 'tis owing to...
Pray, go on. 'Tis owing to what?
To a preference for... sweet and gentle companionship of a more feminine nature.
Does he indeed? How very interesting. Nay, verily, fie upon Owen Wood. On my honour, he will very likely want some sweet and gentle treatment once I am finished with him.
Godspeed, Mistress Blagg.
Uh-oh. No! I should call him a snout-grubbing dog botherer of the lowest order, and a horse-fluffing whoreson if there be eke for it. Archbishop Whitgift. Whitgift.
Ah, God give you good evening, Your Grace.
You would do well not to look so pleased with yourself, sir. For your counsel has occasioned me a great deal of trouble.
Trouble, Your Grace? Would this have anything to do with the stars advising you to grant Owen Wood the bishopric of Salisbury?
Indeed it would. For your counsel very near endangered the reputation of the church. After having promised Owen the bishopric, as you advised, I was obliged to withdraw the appointment on the morning of his ordination, for Dean Wood is now cods deep in scandal. The parish council has received numerous paternity suits, and 'tis said that scores of defiled wenches bethrong the gates of his deanery each morning, clutching suckling babes and demanding recourse.
Oops.
As for young Anne Hayborn, she has had her reputation ruined, and Dean Ways is barely speaking to his wife anymore.
On my word, how disgraceful.
Aye, indeed. If only Owen had the sense to exercise more discretion.
Yes, indeed, Your Grace.
The Bishop of London, for instance, manages his affairs very quietly. I might have been able to look the other way, but in this instance I could not let Owen's indiscretions pass. For a wretched local woman by the name of Mary Payne got wind of the scandal and stirred up a public fuss about it. Oh, the devil take the woman and her bacon-faced husband.
If I might venture an opinion, Your Grace, mayhap if we were to pay no heed to Mary Payne and her ilk, they would eventually tire of their animus and leave us all be. But is it upon such problems you come this day, or upon some other matter?
I am come about my health. I believe I do ail of something.
Then pray, describe your complaints to me, Your Grace.
Well, I am afflicted with pain in my back, and at times I find myself hard of breathing.
Cardiac
Indeed,
passion.
I feel I may have phlegm in my chest, and I do bear these odd-looking spots upon my body that will not mend.
If you will permit me to loosen your robes to examine you. I see. Methinks I have a notion of what ails you. Let me confirm it with a reading of the stars. What troubles Archbishop Whitgift?
The plague. Yeah. John Wycliffe is troubled by the mattering of the breast. It causes chest pain, which is occasioned by a corrupt phlegm having gathered in the chest. Is affected by knobs on the yard. A disease oft associated with lechery and characterized by wart-like growths in the privy member. Illness chronic but intermediate. Suggests a severe imbalance of phlegm in the body. Suggested addiction to that may be reversed. This suggests a severe imbalance. Blah 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 blah. Suffering from the French pox, a venereal disease occasioned by lying with a pocky person. It is characterized by persistent sores on the arms and legs, short-windedness, and bodily aches. You got French pox.
Your Grace, I know not how to put this delicately. You have the French pox. I am not sure how this is possible, as you're a man of the cloth. Indeed, mayhap I check the stars again.
No need. I did suspect as much.
Verily? How astute of you. The French pox can oft be difficult to cure, but in your case, it is not far advanced. This ointment of boar grease and mercury is to be applied to your entire body.
Mercury?
It must be rubbed in vigorously to ensure the mercury is well absorbed into the skin. You may then expect to see the sores on your body start to heal within a matter of days.
I see. And, I imagine your manservant William will be giving me this treatment.
No, Your Grace. The grease is to be taken home with you and applied each night before bed for 9 days. Mayhap your chaplain could apply it to Your Grace's body.
Ah, yes, a fine idea. I thank you for this treatment, sir. Fare you well, Dr. Foreman.
Before you leave, Your Grace, might I inquire again as to the possibility of you granting me a medical license? Your Grace did mention you would give it careful consideration.
Ah, yes. Indeed I did I not? Have no fear, Dr. Foreman. My chaplain is looking into it.
Good
day.
Most pleased. Yay! That's 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. Why did you have to die, Nicholas? Dumbass. Well, Alice is on her way to giving me 1. Mary Payne is close, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We got at least 5 people who are... And then we have this new person who we don't know about, so... Yeah. But dang, alright. I do believe this doctor and I are beginning to develop something of an understanding.
Here comes
Oh
Lord
no.
Devereux, ready to fight, wide-eyed and restless, he's been up all night. He may not know much, but he knows that he's right.
Dang, alright.
Give ye good morrow, my lord. I trust your lordship is well this day.
Well? God's body! Am I likely to be well? I have been languishing under lock and key while all England goes to ruin.
Yes. I did hear something of your arrest.
Uh-oh.
I take it your encounter with the Queen did not go as well as planned.
Of course it did not. Her Majesty the Queen of England awakening to find a man hovering over her bed like a grinning fool, clutching a bunch of flowers in one hand and a box of sweetmeats in the other? God's death! What is in you? What did you think would come of me sneaking into the Queen's bedchamber?
But you were imprisoned in your York House residence, were you not? The fact that you were placed under house arrest and not imprisoned in the Tower surely speaks to the Queen's fondness for you. I trust your time in confinement was not uncomfortable, at least.
Well, yes, my time away from the world and its trifling concerns did, in truth, prove useful. It afforded me time to reflect on larger questions, to take stock of my life and put recent events in perspective.
I see. And what resolution did this quiet period of sober reflection bring you? A closer relationship with God?
No.
Or perchance you are resolved to spend more time with your family?
No.
What? Nay. I said my mind was turned to larger questions. To wit, am I destined for greater things?
No.
Am I chosen by God to rule a kingdom?
No.
For I must needs act. The realm is under threat from within. For why was I verily imprisoned? Was it merely to punish me for some trifling mistakes I made in Ireland? Nay, 'twas to separate me from the Queen.
Oh
I
no.
imagine after discovering you in Her Majesty's bedchamber...
Do you not yet see? The Privy Council means to keep me away from Whitehall, lest I see how they have contrived to control and manipulate the Queen since I left for Ireland.
My lord! Are you saying the Queen is weak and no longer in control of her reign?
Aye, indeed. Something must be done about it. Well, man, do not just stand there.
Yes, of course, my lord. Let us see whether the stars may give you your answer. Is Robert Lord Devereux, Earl of Essex, destined to, rule England?
No. Oh boy. Devereux is a strong authority figure. Should use his substantial wealth to cleverly ensure cooperation with his plans. In short, he should engage in bribery. Queen's failure to produce an heir will have violent consequences. Devereux suffers from geopolitical ignorance. The foreign sovereign is destined to rule England. Is deluded about his legacy. If Devereux does not reign in his ambitions, he will die. Pretty sure this is the last time we see Devereux. Yeah. So, yeah. Read the stars. Devereux would do well to limit the influence of his friend's advice upon him. Devereux is secretly motivated by his feelings about the Queen and how he has been treated by her. Okay. You know what? Because this is the last time we're going to see him, let's just go for it. Let's just
The stars
give into all of
confirm
his
your
delusions.
fears, my lord. Her Majesty's failure to provide an heir has created the conditions for much plotting and scheming, and her refusal thus far to name a successor has provided an opportunity for powerful forces who would seek to gain control of the throne. Indeed, the realm is in grave danger, and the stars suggest that you are a strong, wise leader, chosen by God to lead England, mayhap as Lord Protector of the realm?
By God's underlumps, 'tis true! Huzzah!
As to practical matters, the stars suggest you use your significant wealth to, ensure cooperation and procure the influence you will need to secure success in this endeavor.
Then I will
Right.
rally my forces and make the necessary preparations. For England! For God, Queen, and country! Huzzah!
Huzzah! Am I going to get my letter? The querent is most pleased with me. Yay! Got my letter! That's all I care about. He's gonna die. Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I only need 3 more letters. Yay! Oh, this game has ruined me as a person. My claim to the throne may not be as strong as the Stuarts, or the Lennoxes, or the Greys, or the Yorks, but a pox on all their houses, God has chosen me. It's gonna be the Greys. Just so you know. Or no, is it Stuart? Oh, it's the Stuarts, right. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about, Jane Grey, who was killed after like 9 days as queen, so you know, there's that. But yeah, he gonna die. Thank you for joining me as I played Astrologaster by Niam Niam. That name. The next episode will be out shortly. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, a follow, and ring that notification bell so you'll know when the new episode drops. Also, don't forget to check out the link to the completely free Discord server to chat about games and whatever else is on your mind. Let's keep the comments chill, so no hate or spoilers, as I'm not above removing these comments and the people who make them. That's all for now, folks, and I'll see you next time.